Hi, I'm Pat Dannenberg, Field Director and Popcorn Staff Advisor for the Nevada Area Council.
And I'm Janine Reddix. I am the Council Popcorn Chair.
We're here to talk to you today about the 2021 popcorn sale for the Nevada Area Council and how it can fund all the great fun activities that you want to do for your unit. Just want to make sure that you also understand that we have some awesome tools through Trails End to help you use and sell. And then also, this really is the best way for you to fund all the activities that you have throughout the year. And it really helps your scouts. They'll become better sellers. They're going to be able to see their sales, especially with the app. And they're going to be able to understand what they're doing well and what they're not. You're going to be able to help encourage them through this program. So the Trails End popcorn sale is the most organized, easiest way to do a fundraiser inside scouting. The tools that we have, the resources at hand, and the volume of people that do this all have great, easy answers for how to do it and make it better and make it easier for you as a leader and as a scout to sell.
So I know that we always do this as it's a fundraiser, but in here it shows some of the things that the scouts actually get to learn. And just from my own personal experiences, seeing some of the scouts grow in enormous ways when they're in front of people asking them to buy, getting that no is, it's sad because, oh, I'm not making any money, but it's a life lesson. And even if they don't sell any popcorn, it is still extremely beneficial for your scouts to get out there and be a part of this program.
But you know, with the tools that we have, it is easy. Like
it
we really
is.
just, as long as you schedule it and you show it up and do certain things, we'll talk about that here in a little bit. It makes it so easy.
Yeah, if you get them out there, they will sell.
Yeah. Our plan, our program with Trails End Popcorn that we partner with to help sell popcorn for scouts is just phenomenal. But the main thing that you really need to know and understand with the Trails End Popcorn program, hey, look, what we're trying to do for every scout unit is to help make sure that your program that you want to do for a scout unit, if you set your goals right, you can be able to achieve everything you want to in a year activity-wise and not have to pay out the pocket. This fundraiser, when you do it right and apply yourself and focus on a couple of key areas, you can sell as much as you want and be able to achieve everything. So you can do just $3,000 worth in sales. You can do $15,000 or $20,000 sales, or you can be like Janine and her Boy Scout troop and sell $50,000 in sales. So look, I've heard plenty of times, Boy Scouts can't sell popcorn. Scouts BSA units can't sell popcorn. Only Cub Scouts can sell. No, everybody can sell. All scouts can do it. So we just invite you to participate this year. Make sure you enjoy your program and pay for it with popcorn.
So Pat says, if you do it right, and honestly, through Trails End, it's really hard to do it wrong. So
right?
it's laid out for you, and we'll kind of go through it and show you.
So just so you know, if you need to register for popcorn, it's very easy. You go to trails-end.com/unit registration and go there, and there's a link and you can start to fill out and register your unit to sell popcorn. You can also go to our council's webpage, nevadabsa.org/popcorn, and you'll be able to visit that and sell there or sign up to sell also. So both ways will help you get to where you need to go to register as a unit to sell popcorn. And you can join in to sell popcorn at any time of the year. However, we really focus as a council from the 1st of August through the end of October. Now, a couple of key steps to success. You really need to sit down and watch the Trails End webinars. They're easy to find. You go to trails-end.com/webinars and register for any one of the webinars on there. And they have great information in there. It really flows through how to use the website. You've got training portals for the app and so forth. It'll help you understand where to go for the information to use the Trails End program. Now, you also really need to spend a few minutes as a scout unit and say, all right, which methods do I want to sell? We'll kind of highlight that here in a second, but unit incentives, like how do you want to incentivize the kids inside your unit? So they're going to get popcorn rewards prizes through the app. They'll get prizes that way, and it'll be an Amazon gift card that they get. But beyond that, as a unit, do you give away free trips to camp? Do you do scout accounts where the money gets allocated per kid to what they can apply it to throughout the year? Do you go off and do a party at the end where you throw pies in a face for achieving a certain amount in sales? Do you ask each kid to set a goal? And do you really sit down and have a good high energy kickoff where everybody is setting their goals? Do you have some incentives? Do you work on making sure every parent registers their kid for an account at the kickoff or prior to then? Lots of different things to consider, but the kickoff and just having a good fun kickoff, high energy kickoff is a great way to start it. And at the end of your sale, make sure you set a date for the end so that you can set a party where you can enjoy celebrating how you did. Those Trails End webinars, though, they began on June 16th. So I realize that we're talking about this after that date, but there's still plenty more to watch. Plus, you can watch more info on YouTube and other places also, but just know that trails-n.com/webinars is where you go to register for those webinars. Now, as you start talking about your unit buying into this, and you need to sell it to all the parents, right? They need to be convinced, I can do this. Well, if you go to our website, you can find the program planner. It's a simple Excel spreadsheet, and you start plugging in, and it allows you to figure out, all right, if I do these activities and they cost this much per scout, then it will eventually get you to a point where you need to sell this much money in popcorn to be able to fund your kid to participate in all of these programs and not have to pay a dime. So if you're a Cub Scout pack, this is a great way to plan it. If you're a Scouts BSA troop, this is a great way to plan it out. You need to figure out, though, on average, if all of our kids in our troop sell and we sell this dollar amount, how much do we need to average in sales per scout? This is a great tool to help you figure that out. It's a great way to help you budget your scout year out. And I highly recommend using this as a pack, troop, crew, or ship. Now, the Trails End programs, there's lots of different ways to interact with Trails End and with our Scout Council, the Nevada Area Council for the Trails End popcorn sale. There's the app that you have the ability to use on your phone. There's also the website. There's a rewards program with the Amazon gift cards. And then we also have some of our own incentives as a council. And then you've got the online leaders portal, and you also have social media, most particularly the Facebook community, to be able to ask questions and gain help through also. Now, Janine, this is the Trails End app, and the app is a great tool and platform, right?
The app it makes it so much easier to use than trying to figure out writing using paper and pen, and it's all tracked. It's
customer info, credit card is there,
inventory, everything is well, I guess inventory is on the kernel's part of it, but yeah, shifts are right there on the app. For whatever shifts you're signed up for, you get to see right away.
That's right.
Great, my kid is signed up for tomorrow.
Yeah. So if you get a storefront that you're going to, your kid can sign up and you can select which storefronts you want to go to. You can really track to see how much sales are being done through the Trails End app. You can also use credit cards. Now you can hand enter a credit card, or because it's an interface with Square that helps be the backbone to the app for the sales, you're able to also use any of the Square devices. So if you don't have one of those, you can pick one up at a store real quick and easy. You can also just reach out to Square and ask for one for free. You can also just go online and buy them anywhere also. So Square devices are available in many different formats. You can get them for an iPhone or an Android phone. They can plug into headphone jack, so they have the special little connector for an iPhone. You can also get Bluetooth devices where you can have the new just tap setup also. So lots of different ways to use the app for Trails End. But when you start looking at the credit card, there's a couple things that you need to be aware of. It helps you get, if you do all of your sales or any sale really, it's 1.5 points. So for every dollar you sell, you get 1.5 points. And why do we do that, Jane?
The points are for the rewards. So when your scout is getting his or her gift cards, it's, I mean, you get 1.5 times the dollar sold. So it's kind of a big deal. I don't know. We like to use credit cards. It's easier.
It's safer too, right? As
Yes.
a unit, like if you have a whole wad of cash and it's bouncing around, or if you accept a check, like there's always a question mark. There's plenty of
Yes.
times where you accept a check for anything that you do inside scouting, and you always have to wonder, is this going to bounce?
Right.
Did you deposit it fast enough before somebody spent their money, right? So the credit cards really help with that. And so it makes it safer both for the scouts and for you. There really isn't any handling of cash, which is, you know, in many ways considered, you know, it's dirty. And so it's a safe, easier way to go. There's plenty of hardware out there for you to be able to get this done.
And higher sales right there. It says, it's like, it's true. If somebody's going to pull out their credit card, their chances are they're not going to just buy that $10 bag of popcorn.
Right.
They're going to buy that $10 bag and that $20 bag.
Exactly. You carry, people carry only a certain amount of cash. And
Yes.
if you incentivize a person and try to get them to buy up for something more, and in addition to what just one thing, let's get them to buy 2 or 3 or 4. Most of the time, they're not going to have that in the cash availability to do, but they will with plastic.
That's right.
So now, Janine, the Leaders Portal, when you go to trails-in.com, you've registered as a unit, you've signed up to sell, you have an account now, and you go to trails-in.com and you log in as a leader. Now, that's where you manage your sales. So you put in your popcorn order, right?
Right.
If you get stuck on putting in a popcorn order, you can reach out to either one of us. It's easy to contact us at popcorn@nevadabsa.org as an email. You can also reach out to us, and we'll show our phone numbers and emails here in a little bit. But you can also get reports on there. You can invite the scouts and parents. So you can send an email invitation over to the parents to be able to sign up for the app. In reality, it's really easy. You know, the app, the Trails End app, is available in the Apple Store. It's also available in the Play Store. So Google and Android users have it, and Apple users have it also. So it's very available. And then you can also put in storefronts. And so that's the greatest tool ever, you know, and you can put in different shifts.
All your scheduling happens right there at one place, and it sends out reminders to the scouts that have signed up.
Right.
And yeah,
there's no separate calendaring. You don't have to go create a sign up Genius or something like that for it. All in the Trails End app. It pops stuff up on your phone as a parent to remind you, hey, I need to go sell this weekend. So it's really great time, or a great device and program to use. So, and you set all these things up through the Leader Portal. And to get help and guidance on the Leader Portal, you really can watch those webinars. You can also switch over to YouTube and search for things on YouTube also.
Or Facebook. If you have any
That's right.
questions, the Facebook page is another great place to get your questions answered.
Absolutely. So Leaders Portal is where you go to find those reports, even the invoices for how much you need to pay. But if you're doing even the majority of your sales as a credit card, hey, look, at that point, you don't have to collect the cash. You're waiting for a payment yourself. And it really is easy. You put in a credit card, you put in a bank routing number, and Trails End will deposit money into your bank account when you've done majority credit cards. So that makes it nice. Now, there's Online Direct, and it's a great way to where you get more points than selling, right, Janine? So it's 1.5 points.
1.5 points again, and it's very little work on the scouts part of it. It's You do it from home. You don't
And
have to worry about going outside or doing anything else. You just set it up.
And really, when you have a scout and you're set up in front of a storefront, you have a certain amount of product. But when you do online direct and you switch over to that, you get twice as much product, right?
Right. There's more product. It's, yeah, you don't have to worry about storing it or carrying it around from
And,
house to house or storefront to storefront.
and it gets shipped directly to the customer,
You don't have to worry about going back and delivering it.
right? So a couple things just to know on how it works. So first, you have to have the app on your phone, or you have to create a website online, and by going to their website online. Either way is fine. Your scout will need to make sure that they register for their unit and select their own Cub Scout pack, troop, crew, ship, whatever. So you need to select your actual own unit. Once you do that, you'll be able to then share out your page. And so there's a little link inside the app. You'll be able to say, create my page. You click on that. It'll give you the option to put a picture of your scout there. It'll give you the ability to select your favorite products and so forth that you like. Give a little message in there.
That's where they get to talk about, hey, why am I selling popcorn?
Yeah.
I'm trying to pay my own way to go to, to camp, and for whatever it is. It's a way for the scout to personalize it.
That's right. And so online, when you do the website, you can share the website via email. You can share it by text or social media. There's links for the scout to share that directly in the app on your phone, or even on the website. So if you're on a computer and you sit down on the computer, you can share it that way too. So, but then you have the ability also to stand there in front of a store and say, all right, you don't like any of this stuff I have in front of me. Well, what if I shipped you one instead? Or you just sold out of a product. What if I
Right.
ship it to you? And you can just switch over and do an online direct order right there face to face with a person. Just say, hey, look, I'm going to have it shipped directly to you. And customers really appreciate that. And then they get in there and say, oh, there's even more products. And I want that
Yes.
chocolate item too. So now, new with the Trails End app this year for online direct selling is the auto share.
Yeah.
This is an awesome program.
This is something pretty cool.
So you have the ability to set up a campaign to sell. Now, when I say that it's going to send out a certain number of emails and text messages to a customer, you have the ability to select customers from last year, or you can take the contacts right off of your phone and dump new contacts in for this year.
Or set up a new one.
That's
you
right.
can add it. You can add a brand new contact, and go ahead, finish.
So the auto share is just great. You select one of the different campaign styles that you want to do. Do you want to do it over the next 3 months? Do you want to do it just today only? Do you want to do it over the next month, 2 months? So you have lots of different options on being able to do this campaign and setup, but I highly recommend it. It's very easy to do. And we'll share with you how this can participate in your sale here in a second. Now, just know that any new subscriptions, it's a new option for us really this year, right?
Mhm.
So if somebody wants to sign up for a subscription, what does that really mean?
Yeah, well, this is for the all of your military donations and things like that. So it's a way for them to give every month.
Yeah. So if I got this right, I can ask somebody to pay $200 this month, but then set them up to pay $200 every month. That's a lot of sales, right?
Yes.
But in reality, that's really what it is. It's a combination of sales where you have the ability to say, I want to kick in $20 every month. Look, everybody can kick in $10 every month for sure. That's a Wendy's number two, right? So if you can kick in $10 every month and just skip out on one fast food purchase, that's what this program's for. And it gives people the ability to support that way. And it really raises a lot more money in the long run.
Mhm.
So now we talked about it earlier, but our scouts have the ability to look inside the app and see what prize level they're qualifying for. But in reality, those prizes come to them as an Amazon gift card. And at the end of the sale, every parent will have to go in and click and redeem on their Amazon gift card. If they don't click and redeem it, it just doesn't go to them automatically. They have to go and redeem it and ask for it, and then it will come to them as a card. And then their sales cycle and their prize amount and so forth will reset so that they can claim it again next year and so forth. So great way to do it. And just know that those benefits come directly to the scouts. They don't go to the scout leaders or anyone else. It goes directly to the email that you have signed up for the app.
And again, you know, on that app, the scouts get to see exactly where they are at all times. And if it pushes them up into the next gift card range, they know it. They know it right away. It's awesome. You can go in and set your own goal and see where you are.
Now, just by chance, if we have a couple of scouts that are great at selling and you're looking for a way to encourage your kids to actually get to the next level, hey, look, we've got a couple things for you. One is the Spin and Win popcorn party. We'll share that date with you here in a few minutes, but if your scout sells $1,500, they will get an invitation to the popcorn Spin and Win party. Now, what that means though is that your scout has to be signed up inside the Trails End app and using the Trails End app individually. If your unit is signed up and selling and only sells all of the sale through one individual, that really won't count. We won't be recognizing that one unit for anything like that. It has to be the individual scout, and we look for those and we get them the invitation directly. And so you as a unit do not have to worry about who's getting the invitation or not, because we're looking inside the Trails End app to make sure we get the invitation directly to them. So now if they sell that $1,500, they go to the Spin and Win. And if they
Great
sell,
party.
yeah, it's awesome. This last year was at the Reno Aces, and we have a very cool place we're working on lining up this year. So,
Yes.
So the movie extravaganza is also $1,000, and we have something very cool lined up for that in the month of November. So now, very new and exciting to us this year. If you sell $5,000, every person that sells $5,000 will get one ticket to Disneyland.
But it's not just $5,000.
Right.
You can go above and beyond.
That's right. So if you sell $10,000, you get
two tickets. And it can just continue to
keep
go
going.
on. You know what? You want to take your whole family of 5? Well, you can do that.
Happen. So, but everybody wants to always say in their life, I'm going to Disneyland. So anyways, very exciting also is if you have your unit selling well, for every $3,000 your unit sells, we will send one adult off to Camp Fleischman for free. Whether it's your Cub Scout packing, you're going to Cub Scout Adventure Days, or you're going off to Camp Fleischman as a Scouts BSA troop, and you're going for a whole week then. And so either way, we'll give you one redemption of one adult for free to attend Camp Fleischman this next summer in 2022. So, sorry, not 2023, but 2022. Okay, so that's a great way to go too.
It's fantastic. You know, we realize that the adults do a lot of work also, and this is just our way of trying to encourage and reward those adults who work hard as well.
And Camp Fleischman was absolutely awesome this last summer.
It was so much fun.
So now, just so you know, unit commissions for this popcorn sale in 2021, it's a flat rate. We're not worrying about if you do this or if you do that.
Right.
You automatically are going to qualify for 35%, right? If you choose to pay late, though, we do hit you with a little dinger there and you drop to 30%. And just so you know, the online direct sale is also at 35%. So in any way that you sell, you will participate and receive 35% of the sale. Now, some people are like, why can't that be 50%? Okay, well, the council is helping you. We're helping take care of some of those prizes. And look, this popcorn sale not just funds your unit, but also helps make sure scouting is available in our local communities. And so we love the Trails End product and program, and look forward to encouraging you to participate in the sale too. Now, just so you know, here's a few of those key dates.
Yes.
So
jot these down. They're on the webpage or the the leader's guide.
That's right. Our leader's guide is available on our webpage. That's nevadabsa.org/popcorn. These dates are on that webpage also. And just so you know, today we're trying to make sure we have this training released on the 29th. And then Sunday, August 1st is really when the sale kicks off. You're allowed to start selling through the app, through Online Direct. You can do that really anytime throughout the year. However, we track for the popcorn prize program that we do for the popcorn party and so forth. We track that from August 1st to October 31st. So just know that we plan on making sure that the popcorn deadline is that you have to pay by is December 5th. And then also we'll make sure that invoices are ready by November 10th. So now that popcorn party, Janine, we're tentatively having that set at January 22nd.
Mhm.
So keep that on your calendar. And then for order dates, just know that the first order you can have in on Friday, August 6th. And then following that, we'll have another order that you can have in by Sunday, August 29th. So, and then we have 2 more orders also where you can place on Sunday, September 19th and Sunday, October 24th. So we have 4 order dates in there. We had 4 last year at the beginning of the sale. We added a 5th one. We may or may not add a 5th one, but right now we've got those 4 dates for
Yep. All depends
So-
on how we do and what if people need more items. This is a great way to do it. We've switched to this because now you don't have to worry about housing product for the entire season of our popcorn sales. You can make a couple of orders, and it really it helps so much as the Colonel to be able to not have to worry about, oh my gosh, I can't house $20,000 worth of product
Right,
in my garage.
right.
So you don't have to. Just
Order more frequently.
order more frequently. Yes.
It keeps it safer for you, safer for us. Now, just know there's no popcorn returns. You can't
Right.
return the product to the office. Once you check it out, you're welcome to trade it off to another unit, but the council office is not taking any product back.
So yeah, get on the Facebook if you have a product that you need or just ended up ordering too much. Get on Facebook and or the popcorn our website and just say, hey, anybody looking for this product or I need this, and we'll make it happen.
That's right. Make it easy. We can help you contact other packs or troops
Mhm.
also. So now our traditional popcorn lineup, Janine, it's a little bit changed from last year.
A little bit.
We've got the sweet and savory this year.
We do, yes.
So it's
which
light
is
cheddar
and
and a salted
salted
caramel, right? And
instead
then,
of the cheese lovers, they went sweet and salty instead of just,
and then what else do
cheesy.
we have new?
Well, we brought back the unbelievable butter in the microwave, which I like because I like the microwave
Yes.
better than the bag. So
I think we both heard that last year from a lot of customers. You don't have a microwave product.
yeah,
Well, now we do again.
we have
so-
that back.
and-
Yes.
And then the kettle corn, the product changed slightly. So they actually are calling it a new product and
Right.
a new name as a sweet and salty kettle corn. So good product and is available for us now. The other cool thing is chocolate's back.
Chocolate is back. However, there is a caveat. We don't get it for our tables. We won't get it until late October, mid-October.
Late October. Yeah, so it won't be available for any of the storefronts.
It won't be available for the storefronts unless you do the online direct.
Or you're doing storefronts all the way into October or November.
Right.
If you
Yeah,
set those up too,
yep, if you're set up through November, then you can
it's completely feasible.
chocolate.
So lots of great products this year. The $50 and the $30 American Heroes is still available. And then you can also do the individual, just take a donation type option also for the American Heroes. So that's all available through the app and ready to go for you to use. And then also just know the online direct products. Look, if somebody can't be satisfied with something in front of them at a storefront, switch over to online direct because there's twice as much.
There is a lot more product and a lot more variety.
There's coffee, there's beef jerky,
Right.
There's more
right.
chocolate.
There's more chocolate. And again, it ships directly to the person.
And they bundle it too. So when you buy it in bundled packages, you have the ability to save money too. So if somebody is looking to buy 2 bags of a product, you could actually switch them over to online direct, possibly save them some money and help increase your sale. So you just are at that point looking at mailing it and having it show up directly at their house. So
Yeah.
great way to save, great way to increase a sale by switching over to online direct. Highly encourage everybody to look at and review the products that are available there. And you can do that right through your Trails End app. Now, just in case, we want to reiterate this. If you have questions, you can reach out to Janine and I. That's real easy. popcorn@nevadabsa.org, and just email us questions. You can go to the Facebook page for Trails End also. There's best practices on there, and you really have direct access to Trails End and ask them questions direct. Sometimes they'll take the question you ask and just push it right back to us. Feel free to go whichever way you want on asking questions. The Facebook question route really is a fast way to get an answer. So
I'm on there often, just checking to see what everybody else is talking about and how their sales are going. So yeah,
right. And look, this is the key, right?
this is.
Look, everybody can get to $1,000. Every scout can get to $1,000 in sales.
And it's not too difficult. We've got it laid out right here.
Are you willing to put 8 hours in for your one scout? That's as simple as it can be. You need 5 minutes to personalize your own web page. You need to do 10 minutes towards an online direct sale. So put out contacts and reach out to people to buy.
Mhm.
And then can you do 4 hours in front of the storefronts?
It's usually 2 shifts.
Yeah.
Most people set it up 2-hour shifts. It's 2 shifts.
So you also can do 3 hours of just going door to
Door to
door.
door.
And really, this is figuring 3 hours, $100 an hour going door to door. That's really not much for door to door.
It's not at all.
You can really average higher than that on your door to door. So look, it's as simple as this. Can you put 8 hours out there as a parent towards your scout to sell? And you as a unit can ask that same question. And if you won't give me 8 hours all on one Saturday, will you give me 8 hours stretched out over 4 weeks? It's as simple as that.
2 hours a week is, yeah.
So sell it to your scout families and your unit this way. It really is simple, and it's simpler than you think. And the price point helps you get to these goals fast. Now, if you have questions, my name again is Pat Dannenberg, and my contact information is right here. You're welcome to reach out to me directly. And you can also reach out to Janine.
Absolutely.
And her phone number and email address is right here also. It's really easier to remember us by going to popcorn@nevadabsa.org as an email address. And then make sure you join us on the webinars, join Facebook, reach out everywhere you can to join and just interact, or reach out to just a couple places. Either way, Trails End is trying to make the sale for you as easy as possible. And we highly support the Trails End sale because of the simplicity and the way you can raise
Yes.
lots of money.
Absolutely.
So, Janine, anything else we need to cover?
No, I don't think so.
I think hopefully you have a great sale. Hopefully you have a great fall. Do this in coordination with recruiting your kids into scouts. And as soon as you recruit them in, a lot of people say, oh, I'm too scared to invite them in as a new scout family to sell right away. No, you go ahead and get them in and get them selling, because now they have a reason to buy in and participate in your program. If they participate in fundraising, they're going to be invested into making sure you have a good scout unit too. And the people that you find that sell well, a lot of times are also going to make great leaders in your scout unit. And this is one way to help identify great scout leaders also. And so,
And it's just fun.
yeah, if you're having fun with it, everyone else is too. So be a little wacky, be a little crazy, have a little fun with it when you kick off. And if you do that when you kick off, it'll carry through your sale. So,
Yep.
Without much ado, though, thank you for joining us and thank you for watching. And I hope you have a great popcorn sale and go scouting.
All right.